So guys, it's absolutely amazing to see where the guys have come from the start. This is like within the first 2 or 3 weeks to the end of it. So we're going to show a few clips from the start of SPD class 25. So this is before they got their gis in, and this is after they first get their gis in. They're learning how to defend an overhand right, hitting their body lock takedown. So notice how green they are, guys, like not coming up onto the knee on back position properly. They're basically babies at this point. Can't even do a regular tactical stand-up. Hands are all over the place. Just so green starting off. This is when they had finally started to learn close guard and learn to hold. This is when we were doing positional sparring. Top person was allowed to strike. Okay, so I want you guys to keep this in mind and see how they look for this clip and then see how much better they look. This is week 20. So week 20, we were drilling the escort position, or in wrestling referred to as the Russian position. We work 3 different takedowns off of this. We work a blast leg double, we work the single, and then we work basically a snap down or escorting them down to hands on the floor right here. So guys, I'm going to let this play through so you guys can see them getting some reps in on this. I believe these reps, guys, were at the end of class after they were tired out, after we had done positional sparring. But wait till you see what it looks like when we go from these guys essentially getting their reps in and to see how much better the positional sparring looks like after only 20 weeks, okay? So I only see them 2 hours a week for so far 20 weeks. We get them for a total of 24. And then they had their 2 weeks of DT, okay? Night and day difference, guys. Look at the positional sparring. Look at how much more hip movement, how much better passing we have to get to control positions. Stimulating the headlock position. Person on top defends properly, getting to points of control. Frames on the face, gets him to turn away and uses that to eventually get to mount and clear his hand out. It's just crazy to me, guys. This is why it's so important for all of you law enforcement agencies to be joining our study with consistent training. This is a no-brainer, guys. They get used to dealing with strikes in these positions. They get used to sweeping, getting to points of control. Every position they have to hold for a 5 count. These guys are rolling as good as some of my guys who are, 8 months in, a year in at the gym. It's amazing. Like, look at this footwork, guys. And a lot of this, guys, they start to finally learn on their own. Like, I've never taught to clear the knee like this for mount, but they start to learn how to move their bodies in space. If you're interested in this, contact me. Go to cnyjujitsu.com, reach out to Ben Tellini. All departments should be signing on board for this. You should have seen these two guys when they were started. Absolute turds. And I am confident that they can not only defend themselves, but subdue suspects safely. And it's funny, I had to actually yell at people to throw strikes because they've gotten to the point where they realize it's better to have control in these positions and not throw strikes than give up that control by throwing strikes, keeping everybody safer during the entire process here.